Hi, this is Bob Pauly with High Tech Fab Shop. I'm showing a little video of the water cooler that I built for my TIG torch. I have the CK20 TIG torch, which is the smaller size. I think it's equivalent to a 17 air cooled or gas cooled. And I didn't want to just buy an off-the-shelf water cooler. I like building things, and these are pretty simple. Just hoses, a little radiator in here, 3 fans, and an RV pump that I bought in a 120 volt model. It came with this strainer, and then I bought these quick disconnect fittings. I paid $178 for the quick disconnects, the 3 fans, the radiator, and the pump. And then I paid $22 each at Napa Auto for the storage tanks. They're actually overflow coolant tanks for your radiators in your car. They're generic. So they didn't have these fittings, so I drilled holes through the sides and put them in there. You can see them inside there. I had them mounted up here at first, and that was kind of a screw up because I couldn't get my fingers down in there through the cap to put the nut on afterwards. Tried using a magnet and stuff, just couldn't get it done. So I ended up putting these knockout caps, or wire restraints actually, in the holes, filled them up, pumped them up full of silicone, and got them glued in there. Put a little bypass valve here. If you notice, if I go straight coolant, it's shutting off on the 45 psi and kind of shaking the hose. I prefer for the pump to not sit there and keep starting and stopping. So I put a bypass back into the return, and voila, it'll just keep going. I've got to put basically an outlet box in here with a cord to plug the fan and the pump into an outlet box, and then that'll plug into my TIG welder. Turn the pump on whenever it's the TIG is running. I had the Pelican case as a model 1560, IM 1560, I believe. In case you're interested. Those are relatively expensive. This one's like $300, but I already had it. Wasn't using it for anything. I'd carry a few tools in it once in a while. I figured, what the heck. I had stainless steel, and my intention was to weld one. Well, if you sit there and think about it, by the time you cut up two 4x4 sheets of stainless, you're going to have more money in it than this little guy if you figure in your labor. So I figure all in all I got about $500 in it. It does exactly what I want it to do. I'm going to go up here, show you the kind of flow we're getting through the torch. I measured that out, and that's 1 quart per minute, and that's what you need per spec. If you want to increase it for a little bit more flow, you can always just cycle this up or close it just a little bit, and now push more through. That's about it. I'll show you the outside. I've got my fan shrouds over there. So, pretty easy to build. Probably got 8 hours in it. But it's just the satisfaction that I made it. It's on wheels. It's got a suitcase handle that extends up, and the case is pretty much dust tight on the outside. One other thing I got to do too is drill a 3-inch hole